everyone, and today I wanted to go over the new Festive Earth Invoker Etzalis. Before we begin, I would like to note that this Invoker has two passive spells, Adaptive Flak Resist and Paralyzing Venom. So now on to spells. We're going to begin with its first passive spell, Adaptive Flak Resist. As everyone knows, it just changes the resist type on use. So let's say you have it set at Dark Flak. You will take 70% less damage from Dark Flaks. It also restores 0.25 rage on cast. The cooldown is 1 second. A lot of the time I use this scene as a way to generate rage, not really as a resist. Now, let's talk about Shadow Veil. It is a white spell that costs 1 rage. You will cloak for 3 seconds, and you can use spells while cloaking. The fly speed is 50%, so it's reduced, and the rage regen is increased by 150%. The duration is 3 seconds, the cooldown is also 3 seconds. The next spell we will be covering is Spine Splinters. It is a red spell that costs 1 rage. It fires 10 projectiles at up to 5 nearby random towers, each dealing 5% of max HP as damage. The cooldown is 3 seconds. Next, we have another white spell. It is called Bone Grafting. It costs 1 rage. It damages all towers within range for 6% of the max HP and freezes them for 1 second. The next part of the spell is that damaged towers take 20% increased damage. The cooldown is 4 seconds. Something I find really interesting about the spell is it's usually something I've seen with hunters instead of invokers. Lastly, we look at its last passive spell, Paralyzing Venom. It deals 25 times the attack power and damage to towers in the target area, radius 3.3, and heals the dragon for 15% of its max HP. This next little bit I have just goes over the runes and glyphs that will come with the branch and what they will do, which spells they will help. I would like to conclude this video by giving some of my thoughts on the upcoming Invoker. I think I should preface this by saying I am not an Invoker flyer. However, I do have some experience with Invokers like Nebulon, which is what I would like to compare this to. I have found Nebulon to be both a very easy to fly and very effective Invoker, and the last spell, Paralyzing Venom, on this dragon does a lot of damage and heals the dragon, although not to the caliber of Nebulon's healing spell. The other spell I really want to comment on is Shadow Veil. It is both a shield spell because it allows you to cloak, and you can attack while that happens, which, in my opinion, would make this a very powerful dragon. In conclusion, while I am not an Invoker flyer, I think that this may be a very solid festive, and I am looking forward to getting it.